Hi everybody, and a very warm welcome. My name is Ben Moseby. Welcome to Crafters TV. Welcome to Thursday. Can you believe the week is just spinning by so quickly? And it's the fourth day of our summer news event, a brand new launch each and every day. I'll tell you what, we have had some fantastic launches already this week. Sticking out in my mind particularly those shimmer sprays which flew out of the door, that Venetian Grace collection which you guys absolutely loved. But today's launch, whew, I tell you what, it is on a par with the launches that we've had so far, and you guys are absolutely loving it. Launches every day. We've had 4. There's 3 more to come after today. As part of the summer news event, we're also giving you free gifts. And I say free gifts because each and every day we've done a free gift if you spend 10. Well, today, not only are we doing that, boom, our tri-blend brush in the purple. When you spend over £10 or $10, if you then spend over £50 or $50, we'll also add into your basket with the pen your tumbler, your Crafters TV tumbler. So a great reason to spend today that £50, $50 if you can. It's 1 per customer though. You can't spend 50 right now and then come back on Cartload later on and spend another 50 and get another tumbler. It's 1 per customer, but what a great opportunity, a great reason to be shopping. Like I said, we have got Cartload coming up for you later on this evening with loads of great deals, but this show is all about the official launch of our amazing, brand new, gorgeous paper pads. We're going to go all through these as we head through the show. And I will tell you all about the different ways that you can buy very shortly, but you've got your beautiful colour of summer papers with the matching linen cardstock as well. And there are lots of different ways to buy. I will be encouraging you to get to the Showstopper as quickly as you can, because if you do that, well, it then opens up a whole world of possibilities of getting more paper pads at a ridiculously low price. But before we get into all of the mathematics of that, let's welcome my absolute fave, TV wifey, looking, well, you talk about the colours of summer. If summer was to be personified, I direct you over here to see this lovely lady, the one and only Barnsley bombshell, Debbie Robinson.
Thank you very much. I'm sure you missed TV wife.
No, I definitely said it that time.
Did you definitely say it again?
Definitely said it that time.
I'm just making sure.
Oh dear, this is demanding today. TV wifey.
Debbie the Diva, that's what it is, Debbie the Diva. Hello everybody, welcome back. I am so excited. It's the official now launch of these gorgeous, gorgeous paper pads that I know you've been loving. We know you've been loving, can we just say. Ben will do all that spiel in a minute for you. I'm just gonna tell you right now how fantastic these pads are, and the wealth of things that you're gonna be able to do with them is off the charts because they're absolutely amazing. Do you want to have a quick mini flick?
Yes, we do.
Come on, let's have a quick mini flick. Let's go in, and so I can show you exactly what you are going to be getting with these glorious paper pads. Anybody who loves a paper pad. And like I said earlier on, I think there was only really 1 person for this one today, and that was definitely me because I love my paper pads. The gorgeous colour tones are phenomenal. The polka dot on the opposite side, these are double-sided paper pads. Beautiful florals, the most gorgeous colour palette from your greens to your yellows to your oranges to your beautiful pinks and coral colours. They're absolutely off the chart stunning. I know that you're loving them just as much as we have here, all falling in love with these. That's your colour of summer 12 by 12 paper pad with 12 by 12 linen cardstock, matching to perfection. All of those colours that you see in that pad, you've got a matching double-sided linen cardstock, and again, just screaming summertime hues to you because this is absolutely phenomenal. A really gorgeous paper pad. We've got a sensational Showstopper deal for you if we've still got some left, with a sensational little add-on that you know you need to stay tuned. But the things that you're going to be able to make with these are off the chart, and I'll show you in a second because I'm going to let Ben do his. I'm going to stop talking. I'll show you a few samples. We'll get straight into a demonstration as well on the top of that. But I'm so excited on this one, Ben. I know you are. You know, it's been hard to contain me all day because I absolutely love this duo paper pad. Absolutely fabulous. What do you think to it?
I absolutely blooming love it. And as I said earlier on, as much as I love the flowers and I love the cardstock, I really, really love the B-track on this, which is the polka dots. And I think you guys have appreciated that as well. You're going to absolutely love this set. You'll love the Showstopper. I say you love the Showstopper. You have loved the Showstopper. We officially launched this 7 minutes ago. We previewed it in Wake Up Call this morning. The Showstopper bundle, half of the stock has gone. 50% of the stock has gone off the preview this morning. And you'll see why in just a second. Okay, so if you go for the Showstopper, you'll get both of those brand new paper pads, which Debbie has just given you a quick little flick through, and then you're going to get £36 or $59 worth of additional crafty goodies just for that extra £20. So for £40 or $48, both of the brand new pads, you're going to get a bottle of the world's greatest glue, our all-purpose glue. You're also going to get a set of the amazing scissors as well. The Crafter's Companion 6-inch snips are coming your way. Those are in the bundle. You're going to get, always very handy, one of our tape pens, 22 meters, 72 feet of stickiness. You'll get one of our fantastic acrylic rulers with the metal edge. And on top of that, if that were not enough for you, you are going to get, well, quite simply, one of the most brilliant ways and easy ways to create an envelope of any size, any depth, the Envelobox Creator. So that is your Showstopper. I think it's a brilliant selection of items to bring to you when you consider that, you know, you're going to be using these pads to create not just your card projects, not just gift bags and boxes, but also envelopes as well. You've got a kit there which is going to work brilliantly with your paper pads. So £40 or $48 for all of that is amazing. But that's where it only begins, because if you buy the Showstopper, which the majority of you have, you then get your ticket punched to buy another set of the pads for half price. And this is where it gets ridiculous, because you buy the Showstopper, this price becomes £15 or $20 for the pads again, or if you're platinum, this for £12, I can't believe I'm saying it, or $16. Now, as you can imagine, people have been going mad for that. That's what we're calling the bonus buy. People have bought the Showstopper, they've bought the bonus buy, and a lot of people have added even more. If you want to get that bonus buy, do it in the first half of the show, is all I will tell you, because that bonus buy on previous kind of airings when we've done it before, it doesn't last, it goes. So if you want the bonus buy, get it quickly. It's so super popular. We're going to get into this. Let's say a few quick hellos. Radical Rachel on the socials this afternoon. Already in is Lois from Ohio. Hi Lois. Hi to Patsy from Colorado. Beth Malone. Hello. Hi to Neat Connie. He says hello everyone. Hope you're all good on this Thursday. We are. Pam E says good morning Debbie, Ben and crew from Central New York. Hello. We've got Johnny and George in the gallery for this one. Hello. Hello. I say. Faye Park says good afternoon Ben, Debbie and everyone. That's Faye and Kent. Kirsty D's in from Teesside. Eleanor Murphy's in from Shrub Oak, New York. Already bought the Showstopper and an extra paper bundle during Wake Up Call. Nice one. Sue L is in from a very hot sunny Torquay. Yay, Torquay! Yay, Devon, massive, Devon, massive. South Devon crew. I'm a Brixham Bay. George is like, no mate, North Devon, no mate, South Devon's what you want. Stephanie says, got my order in at the end of Wake Up Call, the Showstopper Plus. Oh, Showstopper Plus. And I love your dress, Debbie, says Stephanie. And fantastic bundle, says Pammy. That Showstopper, everything you need to make stuff. Let us make some stuff with the lovely Debbie. You do look marvellous. Is that the first time you've worn that dress?
I've got a lot of these dresses, just in different prints. So you might see the same style. So you'll see me the same style. Oh, it's summer. I have to have light. The lighter the clothing, the better, because you know that I suffer with the heat every day of the year, especially with this internal clock of mine. So the nice summery clothes, so they're all the same style of dress with lots of different prints. But I think this might be the first time I've had it, maybe the second. Well, I'll say the second.
You look as gorgeous as the paper pads
God
today.
love you, thank you very much. You're very kind, and thank you for all the little love there as well. It's truly appreciated. Let me show some appreciation though to our fabulous design team, because they are amazing in terms of what they've come up with. We gave them with paper pads. We said get creative, do what you need to do. Just wait till you see it. I'm going to give you some inspiration. I'm going to give you my little take on it through the launch. But look at these beautiful samples. So in terms of your card making, from those paper pads, you've got your mats and layers with your linen cardstock. Then you've got that beautiful paper, and then the reverse gives you the ability to create everything that matches beautifully. You're just going to then add your embellishments, your stamps, your sentiments, whatever it is that you want to say. But they're just fabulous. Again, this is a really unusual concept. I really like this one. But a really beautiful card that folds really nice and flat as well. And of course, just in terms of like a simple layout, and that's what I'm going to start with, a simple layout. I used to do sketch challenges on the, I say YouTube, but do you know on...
Sketch challenges?
Blogs. Do you remember blogs?
Yes.
People still do blogs, don't they? So I used to do a sketch challenge where you just work from a sketch that someone's drawn, and then you just incorporate it with your papers, and that's what I'm going to do with my first one.
Oh, okay.
And that's a bit similar to what that is. It's just having a little play with the paper. When we say play with paper, though, this is when you can then elevate it and take it onto another step. So things like your gift boxes, and I believe our lovely Leanne made this yesterday. Absolutely exquisite, and again, that lovely ability to be able to create your perfect little gift bags with the matching. And I say matching, it just gives it that little finishing touch. Now, shall we take it onto a whole new level?
Yes, please.
Oh, dear, honestly, my days, this is exquisite. A lovely one here from our design team member there, Jackie. A gorgeous, lovely little card made with little bits of scrap. I think I showed you something similar along when we did the paper stash. Wait a minute. Craft your stash.
Craft your stash.
Craft your stash. That was it. That was it. Let me just pop that back into there without catching it, Debbie. But a lovely idea that you can be doing where everything matches beautifully and perfectly together. Taking it onto oh my days, look at this one. This is insane. But look at the inside being made with the fabulous linen cardstock. This is
brilliant.
This is worthy of a craft along. I mean, I don't know if we're going to be doing a craft along with the papers, but if we are, we'll be all clambering to do something like this. This is so cool, so clever, but really, really fabulous. And again, looks exquisite because of the papers. Everything matches. Another beauty. Look at this one. Oh my God! It's just
this is right up your street.
This is right up my street. Because this is beyond a bag, a gift box. Because do you know, is that being stuck down? I'm thinking then it's being stuck down. But look, everything matching beautifully with the cardstock, the papers. It's just those finishing touches, and with any paper. I mean, this honestly, this example is just beautiful. Jackie, you've really pulled it out of the bag with this one. Absolutely gorgeous. And then teaming it up with all your other things to make your gift boxes. Let's give a little nod to our fabulous Liam.
Come on.
Because we've all been loving this. This is absolutely phenomenal. This is beautiful. It's 180 GSM, this paper, so it does mean that you can do things like this with it. Can hold its weight. Construction. What's a construction?
It doesn't know. It sounds painful.
It sounds very painful.
Doctor, I've got a bit of a construction. Ooh.
Construction is what it is. But in this,
it's amazing.
Something else.
Liam made that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Liam, one of our fabulous team here, behind the scenes team, but Liam is amazing. We call him our right-hand man. He literally is everyone's right-hand man. Absolutely phenomenal. And he's also a very talented crafter as well. There will be a blog coming soon because Sarah and Leanne have told him he's got to.
Do you know when you hold it like that without doing the full extension? I kind of want you to turn it upside down and spin it like a spinning. Do you know what I mean? It looks like a spinning top.
Oh, honestly, isn't it just glorious? And then it goes right up into little umbrella style. It's phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. I'm trying to be careful, so I don't want to break that.
Just as a by the by, I did chat to Liam in the break because a few of you had said how much you liked that umbrella, and he said, "Oh, we should do a craft along." I mentioned it to Liam, and he spat his tea out, and he said we would be here all day. You'd probably need about a 6-hour craft along. So he said it took him hours to do. So that's probably not going to happen.
But you know what?
Read the blog.
Do you know what? The thing is, once you've got your paper pads at home and you've got all your papers to be able to choose from, you can look at all those projects. So you've seen the amazing craft-alongs that we do here from all of the team. You could be using these paper pads into any of those. So I did a Roaring Twenties one, that lovely, do you know the fan one with a circular? It was where you put what a wine bottle holder, but I didn't say that.
Yeah.
I said you could put flowers and things like that in it. But you could be doing that. The one that Michelle's just come away, that picnic basket, that would look beautiful in this. It's absolutely phenomenal. And then, of course, I'm going to grab
this is amazing
because I love this one.
Is this
Sandy, again, absolutely just knocks it out of the park. It's a beautiful gift bag. And some. It's just honestly phenomenal. And she's made it with 2 pieces of our patterned paper there, and then used the handles, the opposite side, so everything just ties in. Absolutely beautiful. And it has got a little flap, so it is a lovely little gift bag that you can use to, especially for your bigger kind of presents. But how phenomenal is that?
A pair of shoes or something in there, maybe.
Oh, honestly, you can put all you want in there, Ben. Absolutely anything you want. Gorgeous colours. Beautiful colours that complement each other, and they are all about that lovely summertime, those lovely vibrant colours, that lovely floral. Everybody loves the floral. I've yet to come across anybody who doesn't love florals.
Yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous. You could make this in your scrapbooking, in your home decor, in your card making, in your envelope making, and all sorts of things, which is what I'm away to get ready to do, because we're going to make a nice, simple, straightforward card with a beautiful matching envelope. So I'll get ready for that, Ben.
Marvellous. The Showstopper is very busy, as you can imagine, so please get yours in your basket. Loads more of you bought in the first 20 minutes of this show to add to the hundreds of you bought in the first. Love that album, says Barbara R. And Amy says, love both your outfits today, Ben and Debbie. You both look great. Thank you. I kind of wish we'd got our people to talk to each other before the show, because I feel smart today. I've got some sort of more sort of autumnal florals on my shirt, but I wish I'd gone a little bit brighter and breezier today, but never mind. As long as we both look smart, that's the main thing. Fantastic bundle like Showstopper, says Pammy. Everything you need. These makes are stunning, says Karen Wells Sorrell. Oh, Karen, I'll thank you on his behalf. I know I'll thank you later on, but Craig popped in earlier.
Yeah.
He got your parcel.
Yeah.
He's just shared a picture of what you sent as well.
Oh.
Wow. He's very, very chuffed. I know that. So thank you. It's so kind when you guys send parcels in. Yeah, it's lovely when the parcels arrive. Usually with Craig's name on them, the parcels. I'd love to get a parcel one day. Have you ever had? Do you get parcels sent?
No.
No, you never had a. Oh, you
No.
never had a parcel.
Oh no, I'm telling you, I get. You know, I do get some beautiful makes sent to me.
Yeah. I get cards.
I get cards.
Yes.
Yeah, I get cards.
Thank you.
A lovely Lisa from America sent us all those beautiful sweets last time. And
yes.
she was over here last summer. She sent some amazing sweets for us all.
Yeah.
So yeah. So but as for myself, no.
Never get.
No, I haven't
Never get. Oh! Daniel's sending us Haribo though. That's good news. But yes, Daniel, if you haven't yet posted it, make sure Ben Moseby right on there. And I will.
You're the Haribo king, though. You love your Haribos. Although saying that, you do love to share.
But don't write head office.
No,
whatever
we'll
you
never
do.
see him.
Don't write
We'll never
production
see them.
office. Just write Ben Moseby, Moseby, and I'll make sure that everybody gets their fair share. One for you, George. One for you, Johnny. 8 bags for me. Busy Lizzie says, hey Ben and Debbie and team, nice to be able to watch live and interact for a change. It's lovely to have you with us. Since my grandson has been born, I'm so busy. I hardly have time to watch Crafters TV live. I'm having to make do with catch up. Well, either or. It's nice to catch a live one though, isn't it? It's nice to have you back commenting. Amy says, what a great show. Love this paper pad. These project examples are gorgeous. Love your outfits. I find your conversation to be delightful. The camera work is wonderful. This is my favourite comment ever. You all do a marvellous job. Cannot wait to get my order from today's show. Well, thank you, Amy Thomas. That's the loveliest comment. Thank you so much. And Pammy says, Ben, when is your birthday? April the 30th. It's been, I mean, it's a long way away. But, you know, packages, not just for birthdays. Right. Moving on. When your birthday is probably yours is October, isn't it?
It's October, mine.
So,
yes.
Yep. So still, you know.
Bless you.
Anyway, let's have a look at these paper pads. What are you going to be making for us first? Something simple, you said.
So a nice, simple, straightforward, lovely card using the papers, but we're going to make a matching envelope to go with it because these papers are crying out to give that whole experience when you, in terms of your card making. So I'm going to take you on a little bit of a journey with this.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, absolutely stunning, stunning papers. I'm starting with, now I am going to make an envelope that matches the size of this card. So my base card actually measures at 8 by 6. So this is 2 pieces of card. I always make mine, my own card blanks. I never buy them. I used to buy them a long time ago, but I'll just quickly explain how I made that. It is a 6" by 8, first of all, and then a 7 by 8 with a score line of 1 inch down the 7 side to create the 6, and the tab just fits over the back, so I've just joined the 2 pieces together. So this actually measures at 8 inches by 6 inches, the full size. The envelope that I'm going to be making, and as if, I mean, it's in the Showstopper, so I'm going to show you.
Exactly.
Let's show you how to use it. I am actually making one that fits the 8 by 6. Now, I will tell you, with your enveloper, get it the right way around, envelope box creator, it makes it a fraction bigger. So you don't have to worry, you don't have to size this down. You can actually make it. That's what the whole purpose of this board was done for. So it gives you about 1/8 of an inch, about 1/4 of an inch, that little bit extra. So don't worry about that. Although it says 8 by 6, and I'll come to that in a second, it will actually fit the true size of an 8 by 6 into there, and I'll show you how that works in a moment when we make that envelope. So, first things first, we're going to make and we're going to take some of the beautiful texture cardstock. Now, I will tell you, when I do mats and layers, I do not put a full piece down. So I'm going to use my ruler and craft knife, and you've got the ruler in there, because I want to create a little bit of a frame. What I don't want to do is waste the inside. Does that make sense?
No, of course it does make sense.
Yeah, I want my pad to go a long way. So for me, taking your ruler, and it's a metal edge ruler this, and you're getting this in your Showstopper, it means that you can use your knives at the side of it, and it doesn't, it goes against the metal on metal.
Yeah.
So it makes it very easy, and especially when you're popping it on your glass mat, very easy to glide on there as well. So again, I always go down a couple of times because I've often said this, I do have a little tiny dexterity problem, but I don't let it get in the way of my crafting, of my love of what I do.
60% of the Showstopper's gone, by the way. Can you believe this? This will be, if it lasts till the end of the show, it'll be incredible. This will be the last show to get the bonus buy.
Yeah,
You're not going to be able to get that later.
I don't think this is going to be around all day, is it?
No, it isn't.
Yeah,
at this
definitely
rate.
not. And so that just removes that frame, because I don't want to waste. I could use this for something else, which we'll come to in a second. But what it means now is that I've got a lovely frame. Now, of course, when I put my card over it, you're not going to see that. And it's not weakening anything, it just means that I'm getting more use out of that. Yeah. Now, because that was an 8 by 6, this piece actually measured when it started was 1/4 of an inch down, so it was 5 3/4 by 7 3/4. And then, like I said, take your craft knife, and then I'm just going to pop, I tell you that's warm. Still got my fan on, and I know we've switched studios now.
Are you feeling cooler than you were earlier?
I'm a lot cooler, yeah. It's because this is a bigger studio than the other side. The other side's a little bit smaller and a little bit hotter. Yeah. So yes, it's nice and cool in here.
A little bit harder to hear in there as well, isn't it?
I struggle to hear, yeah. So sometimes I think people might think I'm being rude. It's not that I'm being rude, I just can't hear people.
Pardon?
Oh, I just walked into that one, didn't I? Walked into that one, Debbie. Yeah, you think you'd learn working with Ben now all these years. You think you'd learn. But yes, it's not that I'm rude or anything like that. It's just I couldn't hear properly. Now, what are you going to use? Which side are you going to use? I do love the polka dot, but I am going to have the floral as the main focus. Now, I did say that I love this one. This is now me used all of those 3 sheets, because each one you're getting 3 sheets of each design. You're getting 2 shades of your coral and your reds, and then 2 shades of your yellow, 2 shades of your greens and your blues and your purples. Really well thought out and a really beautiful one, and this one has just been my all-time favourite. So much so I think I'm going to have to order an extra pad.
Wow,
because it's just beautiful.
You wouldn't be the first.
Now, this is what I'm going to take and do what I said, a simple construction card, or when you follow a sketch. And I saw a sketch on internet, and I thought, right, I'm going to follow that one. Yeah. So I have taken again 2 pieces, one from the textured linen and one from the paper pad, the matching one, but this time I'm flip reversing it. Now this actually measures at 7 inches by 2, and this one measures at 1 3/4 by 6 3/4, because it's going to sit there, but it just gives you that lovely matte and layer piece. Now I'm not going to do any cutting out of that because it's only a thin piece, so I'm not going to hollow, gut, whatever you call it, taking out the middle, whatever it is that you want to call that. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to simply do that for a matte and layer. And then I've done exactly the same with another piece. I've got another little piece here. This one measures at 5 by 2. This one measures at 1 3/4 by 4 3/4, so that it fits in there nice and neatly. And if you want, you know, if you love tearing, and I do love doing that tearing, or where you distress around the edges, because you've got the other side, it looks really lovely, especially when you curl it back. It looks absolutely fabulous. I know it's not for everyone. I love it. I remember a lovely girl who come to the Chesterfield store, Lizzie. She'd never liked, whenever I did a style like that, when she did a class, she never liked tearing the edges or distressing the edges.
Really?
She likes things nice and neat and clean. Yes. There's nothing wrong with that.
Each to their own, Debbie, each to their own.
Exactly. Now, I'm going to pop one onto the centre, and then I'm going to turn, and we're going to have a little bit of a play with the papers. So you can see now, it's like almost like a little L, how that looking. So I'm going to lift it though. I'm going to keep this one flat and then lift the other one, but I'm not going to lift it too much because I have done a flat envelope for this. So I don't want to do too much of a raised element. In fact, with that said, I might keep it nice and flat.
Yeah.
We'll keep it flat, Debbie. We'll keep it flat. Of course, with the envelope box maker, doesn't have to be a flat envelope.
It doesn't?
No, you
genius.
can. Absolutely, it is genius. Absolutely genius. So I'm going to come in now and just layer those two pieces down. Now, I love the Venetian Grace collection.
Yes.
This is one of those. Today is all about you. I love this. I love that saying. So I've popped that on and I've matted it and layered it because I'm going to stick that into the bottom corner, and again just do a little bit of layering up. So again I'm just going to come in with a little bit of glue, all-purpose glue, as Leanne would, well, she says it all the time, she's here. It's the best glue in the world. It's so good for your paper crafting. When it dries, it adds a layer of rigidity, so it really, we call it sets like concrete, because it gives you that rigidity that you would get with concrete. Of course it's not concrete, it's glue, it's a wet glue. But it also gives you wiggle time to get things into place. So if you've got anything that's a little bit off, you've got time before it actually sets to get that straight and into place. Yeah. Now, I've just added a few little extra elements because I'm not going to go too mad with this. I wanted to keep it nice and simple. So I've used some of the textured cardstock to create some butterflies. I've also used the patterned paper, and these are just butterflies that I have in my collection. And I've used I say contrasting one, but it's from the linen one. It's the green because there's little bits of green in there. So I just wanted to add a little bit extra to it. I've also got, now this is an old die set of mine, and I will tell you because some of you might still have this. Do you remember the fairy garden? This was a fairy garden flower set. No. One that I use a lot. I have it at the side of my craft room. We've got lots of lovely dies out there, but I've just cut myself lots of flowers, and I've cut them in different colours because I haven't decided what I'm going to go with just yet. In the paper and the foliage as well. We're going to put that there because we're going to build up and we're going to add some little layers to this as well, and then we'll come on to making that fabulous envelope. So now that's all set, let's have a little play and do a little bit of composing. Is that the right word?
Oh yeah, a bit of composing.
Composing your card. Okay. I'm going to switch to me tacky glue. So I'm going to pop this down and we're going to have a little play around. Stay there, you. There we go. Popping that down and pop some flowers on, little butterflies, maybe add a little gem or two. And then literally, and I think I'm going to come in with some, we'll have some pattern flowers. Let's come in with some pattern flowers.
Okay. Whilst watching you stick, there's a lot of excitement on the socials about this collection. Beautiful samples, says Margie Hanlin. They're amazing. My creative juices are flowing. Pammy says, shucks, Ben. Oh, if I remember correctly, there's always a different Ben and Crafters Companion anniversaries we can celebrate with you. Oh yeah, Crafters Companion anniversary for me is 2nd of September. I know I remember because that's my wedding anniversary. So package on that day, you know, you could send potentially.
Are you trying, Ben? Are you
No,
trying?
well, you just give me a second. Christmas is coming, to Stephanie. It is. Christmas is coming. And also, Debbie and I have got an anniversary. It's marked in my calendar. 14th of August is...
when we first met.
That was our first ever show together. Do you know what year it was?
2000 and... No, that's 90. Was it 2019?
Yeah, it'll be 4
Yes.
years this August.
Yes, because we did...
We went through the night together, didn't we?
We did. We worked through the night together. It was the one and only time that they did craft.
Yes.
I don't know whether that's a good thing or a bad
On
thing.
the other place. Yeah, Debbie and I we did a show together on another station.
Live on ITV.
Yeah, and it's the only time they ever did it, and they never did it again.
Because they let us do free.
Well, the thing was, I still remember that show. We were obviously talking to, like, you know, all the people on ITV who aren't day-to-day crafters like you are at home. So we had only had like a 2-hour show. We had the Gemini, didn't we?
We did. We had the Gemini Go,
But we had to go right back to basics, and even before we started talking about the machine, we had to explain to everybody what a die was, how that worked in conjunction with the machine. We just didn't have enough time, did we? By the time everyone has kind of understood what we were selling, the show was over.
It was, absolutely, yeah. I remember that so well. What date was that again?
That was the 14th of August,
14th
2019.
of August. Wow.
Yeah.
I did.
Good day for a package, that one.
And do you know what? I'd been up here all day and I had to travel down from here all the way down. And at that time in the morning as well. So I didn't arrive till I think about 11 o'clock at night. And
we were on air like 1 a.m. till 3 a.m.
Yeah,
weren't we?
and I was so glad that we met, Ben, because you were just the right sort of person to vibe off me. I think we just clicked straight away.
We did, straight away.
Yeah.
As if we'd worked together for years.
Absolutely, and it was a fabulous night. I really, really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And I don't care if they didn't show any more craft.
We had a great time if no one else did.
We had a great time, we did. I just don't think there were people watching craft at that time of night.
That's it. That's
exactly. Now, you can see we've created a little bit of, and everything's matching beautifully. So, gorgeous little card. Of course, you could then add your inserts on there. You could use your paper in there if you wanted to add a little insert. But I'm just going to leave that. I'm going to leave those bits. I'm not going to add anything else to it because I said I'm going to keep it nice and simple to start with. But while that's drying, we need an envelope.
Yes.
So, let's move that to one side and let's bring in a piece of cardstock. And I say cardstock, beautiful paper, 180 GSM. Of course, the inside of my envelope is going to look exquisite because it's double-sided. This is when you're going to bring in your envelope box creator and also your grid, your guide. You can see mine is well loved. I write down markings. I literally do it everywhere. I just, whenever I've got I have to just give it a little visual so I can see what I'm doing. But you have got, and let me go back to the beginning. You will get this with it as well. You get all your instructions on how to put to, your technique. You've got your centimetre side as well as your inches.
What are the different colours for as well? Sorry.
Well, I'm glad you asked because if for those people who've never seen one of these before, this is your purple. I was going to say template then, but it's not. Purple board. Words are failing me, Ben. Words are failing me. They create the flat envelopes and then the different sizes, because you'll see you've got 4 grids up here. They're like 4 little steps that run up and down, and then all your measurements from A to O on this side as well. I'll come back to that in a second, because this is where you can make your own card with a matching envelope, and you don't have to cut down to size. This is what I stressed. Like I was telling you, 8 by 6. You would think if I made an 8 by 6, it's not going to fit because it's too tight. No, it's been designed to just be that bigger to take the 8 by 6. The one thing that Sarah wanted was not you trying to fit a card into an envelope. It was the other way around. Make your envelopes and your cards that work together, and that's exactly what this does. Now the grids are self-explanatory. So you've got your white grid and your blue grid just on this one alone, because this is a flat envelope, and the measurements going across. So if you want to make a 4 by 6 card, you go down to the 4, across to the 6, and come here, and that's the size. It tells you what to make it in and also the measurements that you're going to be using on your board. And then it tells you here the white one can be made using A4 card or a US letter size. I'm in the blue section because if you look down to the 8 and go across to the 6, I'm over here at the 10 3/4 inches on the I and the M, but I'm in a blue section. So I'm going to the blue box, and it says you can make this using A3 cardstock or 12 by 12 cardstock.
Nice.
Perfectly sized for that 12 by 12. Now the yellow one, that is when you're going to need larger cardstock. So anything from bigger, this is when you're moving up to your 1/2 inch depth. It tells you to use the position 1 and 2. The same with your 3/4 of an inch depth of an envelope box. And again, your positions 1 and 3. And then on this one, this is your 1 inch depth. And this is where you're going to use position 1 and 4.
Yeah.
And again, you can see the colour coordinates. So if you fall into the white, you know that you're going to go to that one. If you fall into the blue, you're going to go into the middle. Fall into the yellow, you're going to need the larger cardstock. And you need to think about the measurements there. What measures at 13.5 inches? Well, you've got your A3 cardstock, or maybe you might need to look at different sheets, you know, your bigger sheets that you can get in your craft stores. We don't sell big sheets, but you can go into any craft store. We've got some well-known brands over here. In fact, little shout out to Sheffield, if I can say, and I will follow them on socials. I'm going to be in Hobbycraft this Sunday in Sheffield. So if you're in the Sheffield area, you can come along. I'm doing a little bit of a masterclass on the Gemini 2.
What time are you there till?
What, love?
What time are you there from till?
I am there from 11 till 4. Huh. So yes, I shall be there doing a demonstration in Sheffield this weekend, Leeds next weekend.
Nice.
And I've also got Chesterfield. But that's Chesterfield as well next weekend. But follow me on my socials and I'll share all of that with you. Now, I'm making a flat envelope. So I've already explained 8 by 6. I need 10 3/4 inch square because there's no that's where you need to start. So 12 by 12. Bring in your large guillotine. All your paper trimmers, because you can use paper trimmers on these as well.
Got a guillotine on the show if you want one.
Have we got a large guillotine on the show?
We have.
Oh, perfect.
Bottom of the screen.
Perfect, perfect, perfect. So I'm going to come up to my 10 3/4 of an inch. Now, you need to make sure you've got your arm right up to the top and pull that up to the top so that it lays flat against there, so that you know that when you're coming down, your measurements are perfect. It is one of those self-sharpening blades as well. It's an absolutely fabulous guillotine. I would not be without it. And I mean not without it.
No.
Save your little strips. You could use those for other big things like your card, you know, your little embellishments and things like that. Now I've got my cardstock that measures now 10 3/4. So I'm going to bring in my envelope box creator. And I know that I'm only needing position 1.
Yes.
So I don't need to think about these other 4 lines up here. Position 1, 2, 3 and 4. So I'm coming into this bottom one. I'll turn it this way so I can maybe see it a little bit better. But when you're lining it up, you need to make sure, because if you look across, you've got little steps up here at this top corner as well. Sorry, George, I thought you could see me. You need to make sure your cardstock sits into that. That's position 1. And if you line that up from the top, you won't go far wrong. Then you're going to take your scoring tool. And then you're going to go and follow, because we've got 2 grid marks here, I and M. So we're going to start with the I. Now you can make these, because they're all coloured purple, you can see it in your light and at home and things like that. But if you can't, you can just run it along with a little bit of nail polish or something to lift it, or a little bit of a Sharpie or something like that, just to lift it for those that might struggle to see that. But I'm just making sure I'm in position 1. I'm going straight, first of all, to the I mark. Yeah. And then I'm going to come down top to bottom, and I do mine gently. I don't know if you can, it's almost like you can't hear it, but I don't like to be too heavy-handed, because you can rip your cardstock or your paper. Now, whenever you're doing this, you're going to start this first grid at the I, and then this is the other side that you need. So you're going to turn it the full way around, and we're going to do exactly the same. Make sure it's all sat into there, and we're going to go into the I mark, or the grid, or the track. And we're going to do gentle, and I said gentle because all you want to do is break fibres. You don't want to be going and putting a great big hole through it. So it's many gentle scores as opposed to one hard. Because I'll be totally honest, I was guilty of it. I was digging it in and dragging it down and ripping my cardstock straight away. So it's all about the gentle breaking your fibres. It was something that Leanne taught me very early on. Caress it. Caress it, what a lovely word that is. Now the other marking is the M. So these are the 2 parts here, the top and the bottom part down here as well. Yeah. So we're going to turn it now just 1 turn, and now we're going to come in and we're going to go to the M mark, and again just make sure you're all lined up so you're not coming out of that grid at all. And we're going to go down to the M, and it's the difference between getting your envelopes right. I promise, if you get this bit right, you can't go wrong, because we've worked it all out for you. Yeah. I say we. The royal we. The royal we. Sarah, Adad, Leanne, Yeah, they all had that, and in this one, designing these boards so that you don't have to work out a single thing, but you can be rest assured you're going to get the perfect envelope every single time. Now I've got my 4 markings, so I'm going to come down now, and you can see when I say gentle, I haven't ripped anything, I've not cracked anything, I've not cracked my paper. It's an 180 GSM, so it's a good quality cardstock paper, not cardstock, Debbie.
Paper.
Is it cardstock though?
What is it?
What do they consider to be cardstock in the weight world?
No, I always think, is it not the other side of 200?
Do you think it's 200?
Like 220, yeah, 220 plus.
Yeah. So a paper, good quality,
It's a good quality
paper. Yeah, it's a good
paper.
quality paper. Absolutely. You can't fault our papers. They're
No.
absolutely fabulous. Now, you can see I've popped my score lines in, and you can see that score line perfectly there. The other thing that you need to do is get your scissors. We have got scissors in that deal as well.
Like we thought about it, isn't it?
Yeah, it's almost like we thought about it. We did really. But you're just going to snip away. Now on a flat envelope, it's really easy. Really super easy. Like I said, we have got demonstrations galore with the Envelope Box Creator. You only have to tap that into the search engine, and you'll not only see many of us use it, but you'll also see other people use it and give their reviews on it. It's an absolutely fabulous tool. And even in that Showstopper deal, which I just think is phenomenal for all the glues that you get in and the tools that you get in, whether you keep them for yourself or for someone else, they're absolutely amazing. Now, I'm tucking my flaps into the side. I'm making sure that those score lines are perfect and crisp. And then I'm going to run my glue just onto the side here. Now, I say glue, we've got glue in that bundle as well, which for me is phenomenal.
Phenomenal. Over 60% of the stock gone now.
Ooh.
This is going to go. This could go by the end of the show. I'm not even joking you.
Wow.
Got to be quick.
And I'm just making sure all of my lines are burnished and nice and crisp. This bit you can tuck under, you can take it off. I prefer to tuck mine under, I'm not going to lie. So I'm just going to bring that down, and I'm going to pop a bit of glue. Now, you can take that, if it's not for you, you can take that off. It's absolutely, it's your choice. But I'm just going to tuck that underneath. There we go. And again, just make sure that's nice and flat. So I've now got my, I said beautiful, good God, it's stunning.
Oh,
Can
dear.
you imagine giving this to someone?
Imagine posting that, you know that's not a bill.
Oh, and exactly. And when I say it fits beautifully as well, it absolutely does. So my envelope is all done. I'm now going to pop, and when I say this is true 8x6, this is why, so we say 8x6, but it means that you can get your card into your envelope perfectly. We even sell, Ben, did you know we sell envelope gum?
Oh yes, envelope gum.
Yeah, we've got envelope gum that you can head over to the website, just tap it in there. I'm not sure if it's in stock, go and have a little look.
We haven't had it for a while.
Who was it? What was that?
Ah.
Oh, well, no wonder if someone demonstrated it, because there is I have some at home, envelope gum for when I'm making them. But can you imagine gifting that to someone? Can you imagine if you make to sell, when you can offer your person that's coming to buy from you a beautiful card with a matching envelope, and not just any old matching envelope, but a beautifully lined, I haven't even lined it, it's the double-sided that's done that, but you've got that beautiful card with the matching envelope that fits in there absolutely perfectly. You're not having to try and ram it in because it's been sized to perfection. That is why that is in the Showstopper deal, because this is a phenomenal deal. Scissors, glue, ruler, glue. What else is in there? Envelope box creator with the instructions
tape
as
pen.
well. Paper pads.
Tape. You got tape pen?
I've got my tape pen. Yeah, I've got
Scissors,
have I got
ruler.
Everything? Have I got everything?
Yeah.
I mean, this is a fantastic Showstopper deal. The paper pads alone are just phenomenal, but to have all the accessories to be able to create all of this with ease is, for me, what's absolutely phenomenal. And of course, do we still have the extra?
The bonus buy?
No, the bonus buy.
Yeah, we do have
still
that,
the bonus buy. I'm going to say it quietly because I didn't want to say it out loud in case we hadn't. But this is a great deal. And then, again, just showing you what you can be doing with your things once you've got them home. Very simple card, very simple envelope, but looks stunning when you put them together.
I tell you what, if that hasn't sold you, on that bundle, I don't know what will. 65% now gone. This is going to sell out. If this keeps going at this rate, that Showstopper's gone at the end of the show. It's disappeared in the next hour and 15 minutes. We launched it 45 minutes ago officially. 65% of the stock is now gone. Get the Showstopper, which is everything Debbie's just told you about there, that she's pretty much just used in that last demonstration. And then get that extra bundle of the card and paper included as well for half the price. £12 or $16 if you're platinum. You can get a second lot of the paper and the card. It is incredible, but the stock is running out. Crafty Annie says, Ben, I purchased the summer pads. Once I saw that umbrella, I got the Showstopper deal. Oh my credit card. Ooh, Debbie, says Crafty Angie. Ooh, that is pretty. Just a spray of the gold shimmer ink would set it off. The shimmer inks, the shimmer sprays that we launched on Tuesday will work beautifully with those florals, won't they? Just a hint of the gold, what was it called? Gold dust, wasn't it? You've also got the ice silver in there as well. Stunning. On some of the blues, that's going to work gorgeously. Rosalind just says, it's been years since I purchased an envelope. I've been using the board. I get so many compliments from the mail person. And Rosalind also just saying, those papers are so pretty. Get them now. We'll give you a chance to check out very shortly. One thing you do need to get your hands on, though, is the pick of the day. What a great collection of pens when it comes to the illustrators in our 36-piece Colour Essentials box. These are brilliant. Alcohol markers, dual-ended, as you can see. You've got your ultra fine nib one end, and then that beautiful, stunning, artistic brush nib the other end, allowing you to get really creative with your colouring, to do those really artistic effects, to do those big, bold flicks of colour. You know, if you're doing things like your fur or your foliage, it's just a lovely pen to be working with. And what I love particularly about this collection is that, yes, you have got 36 colours, and we've basically colour matched them all for you as well. Colour coded them, so you've got the different colour families. So here, within each of the pens, you've got your light, your medium, and your dark across your reds and your oranges and your blues in there, as you can see, all of those different colours, and even down to some of your portrait blends down here as well. So it makes it nice and easy for you to get that colour blend, and all the instructions that you need as well included within the box there. So create all of those blends effortlessly, create that beautiful flicking expressive technique with that beautiful brush nib, and of course your super fine nib as well when you really need to get into those detailed areas of your coloured image. Normally that box would cost you $74.99 or just shy of $120. You're at £41.60 today, or $66.40, plus you'll get double points on that too. So, great deal to go for. Stock up your baskets, grab that Showstopper for goodness sake, and get that bonus buy, because that is going to disappear. When we come back, we'll do some more deals for you. A few of you have been asking about those goodie bags on Cartload later on. If we don't get a chance to do that in the show, go back to Wake Up Call. Daniel, we did look in those earlier on, but we'll try and fit those in after the short break. But head to the checkouts, quick, get that Showstopper. We'll see you in about 3 or 4 minutes.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% of your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £1, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Summer has landed, the sun is shining, and it's time for some summer news. I hope you're ready for some hot new crafting inspiration, because we've got 7 days of brand new craft collections coming your way. Next week, a brand new craft range will hit the shelves every single day. That's 7 chances to shop your summer and be the first to bag something shiny, new, and just for you. And we'll throw in a free gift with every purchase.
For our Club Inspire members, we've got something extra to make your summer sparkle. If you're not already a member, this is your moment to join. These launches are absolutely dazzling. So, pop on your sunglasses, tune into Crafters TV, and head over to our website to try something new this summer. Thank you.
We get to know people from places and walks of life that we wouldn't come across in our everyday life if it wasn't for Crafters TV and doing what we do.
I got so many lovely comments from people when I started doing the presenting, and it was just really such a lovely feeling. And it's nice that people keep messaging in. You know, we see the same people, and we know you can build up that kind of relationship with those people. So it's just the fact that people like what we do and they're pleased. And I do love it when people send us photographs of the items that they've made.
We talk about customers, but really they go in as a customer, come out as a friend. The support that I get is amazing. The messages I get are amazing.
Me personally, it is personal interaction. I've never had the best of health. I've always been open about that with our viewers at Crafters TV. So many people are in the same situation as me health-wise. Other people have got a completely different health issues. They understand and they relate to what I'm going through, what others are going through. So whether we interact on a crafting basis or whether we interact on a health basis, a personal basis, we're all there to support one another. It is incredible.
The reaction of viewers when they come to meet us is worth all of the early mornings when we have to get up for our early morning shows.
Some of the customers come on as craft ambassadors and things like that, craft along with us, and being able to actually chat with them on air. Love it. I really love that connection with them.
We've had lots of shows where we've done like craft alongs, especially where we've had viewers craft along with us. We had a particular viewer, Joy, who joined us once before, and she literally made me cry on air, and Joe, because the things she said about us, it really was quite humbling that there are people out there that watch us and invite us into their living rooms and really treat us like family.
Welcome back, everybody, and thank you, Rhonda. I knew somebody would know. So the considered cardstock weight, I did not know this, weight of cardstock is 175 GSM apparently. That's considered cardstock. I did not know that. 175 GSM. So that is considered.
So that means that that would be classed as, yeah, absolutely. Sorry, I had my cup in my hand then. I was like, ah!
So that is a big cup. By the way, it matches your dress as well. Look at that. Get away. Right, £65 in the US weight apparently. And Jenny Barge is with us. Hi Jenny. Says, I absolutely love these papers. Gorgeous card and envelopes. We are very, very busy indeed across the Showstopper, across the bonus buy, across the deals for tonight as well. Just as a heads up, the cartload show that we've got for you this evening, everything is there. As far as I know, there are going to be no sort of last minute surprises. You know we've done them before where we do like the time limited deals. There's none of those popping up tonight. So everything that there is there as far as the cartload deals are concerned, the goodie bags, the tenner deals, the buy one get ones, all of the deals are there right now, so do shop. The Showstopper bundle which we've got for you, it's flying. Do you know, sometimes you come in and perhaps you look at a particular collection and you kind of think to yourself, I don't know, maybe this will be really popular, maybe it won't be that popular. You kind of think it just depends on people's taste. I came in this morning and Debbie was exactly the same, is that this is going to absolutely fly. But we knew even before we started the first show that this was going to absolutely monster out the door. We are now at 2/3 of the stock gone. The colour palette is absolutely stunning. The linen cardstock is, I mean, second to none. You guys love our luxury linen cardstock. So beautiful. You've got these stunning beautiful florals in all of the different colours, all of the different hues, and then and we'll flick again with Debbie very shortly. But the reverse for me, and I know I might be considered a bit of a heathen for saying this, but the reverse with the polka dots, I know it's just dots, but I think they're absolutely exquisite, and I think they work so beautifully with the floral A side. You've got so much to mix and match here, and that's why I'm so pleased that we've done the Showstopper bundle. We've then given you the opportunity to get more of the card pads in that bonus buy, and then more of you are buying even more as well. So buy the Showstopper, here's the bonus buy. You can go individually if you want, but the majority of people are going Showstopper, bonus buy, scrub that price. If you've got the Showstopper, you're getting all of this for like £12, $32. I mean, $16. It's crazy. And then even then, once you've bought the bonus buy, it's not one per customer. So if you decide that you want to buy more, pop in another set for £24 or $32 if budget allows. Buy as many as you can, because these are going to sell out. Let's get back on over to Debbie. I think, are we going to have another little quick flick through? You got another demo lined up?
Through?
Yeah.
Go on, let's have a quick flick through. Shall we do it overhead this time rather than a flick? Yeah,
okay.
Go on. Why not? Let's show you how beautiful this paper pad is. In fact, I'll turn it the right way around so you can see there. Now, there is one of the colours missing now because I've used it all. Because that was that beautiful one that you saw initially, and you had 3 of that with that gorgeous, like a reddy coloury colour. It's just absolutely beautiful. Then you've got your pinks in there as well, and that gorgeous flip reverse side with that polka dot is, for me, what I absolutely adore about this. So you've got 3 of those. So you're getting 3 of each of the designs. You can see which one I love the most. Beautiful shade of a different pink and a different floral. So you can see automatically they will work together as well.
Yeah.
So they work together still because they're like almost like a larger to the smaller flower. And then a different shade of the pink. So you can see if I bring that forward, you've got a different shade of the pink there, but absolutely exquisite. The artwork that goes into these, when you take a look at it and the layering up of flowers and florals and foliage. Have I done that right?
Foliage.
Oh, for God's sake, I'm just going to stop saying it because I just can't say it. So stop trying, Debbie. Stop laughing. But absolutely gorgeous flip reverse side to it. And then that different shade of pinks and that different shade, again, is absolutely exquisite. Moving on to the greens. So those gorgeous greens with that fabulous reverse side as well. And it really is a stunning one, that. It brings out all that complementary darker green that's running through there. So it matches absolutely beautiful. Different shade of green, of course, a different shade of green in terms of your polka dot side as well. So you've got 3 of those. Moving on to the blues and the greens this time. So you've got a blue reverse side to that. Again, if you love making things that have got the inside as well as the outside, you'll understand why this paper pad is absolutely exquisite. 2 different shades of your blues, most like a cornflower kind of blue to the more pale one there, but absolutely beautiful. You've got that gorgeous yellow and kind of an orangey, warm orange, peach, apricot kind of a colour with that reverse side, and then exactly the same with this one. You can see instantly smaller and then a large floral, and then a different shade of yellow, a bit more vibrant, a bit more warmer yellow, that one, but again absolutely exquisite. And then moving on to the beautiful purples. They're absolutely glorious, and again smaller flower, larger flower, different shades of purple, the same with the reverse of the polka dot as well. So that's the summer Colours of Summer multi-sheet pad. Absolutely gorgeous, 36 sheets in total. And then you are getting as well, in that, you are getting your matching absolutely stunning luxury linen cardstock, which each one having its own coordinating colour. So you can see straight away the colour that I'm going to be using in a second is this gorgeous one, but it's got the matching perfect complementary colour swatched to perfection linen cardstock. But then if I show you the next size, he's pinched my bags, the little devil. Look at that complements it just as much. So you can use, I know I thought you were going to knock me off my feet then, Johnny, with that, let me get under there, let me get them bags out from underneath there. It's because my goodie bags are flying, and that's why you want a piece of the action. Yeah, absolutely gorgeous colour tones. Take a look, all of those beautiful colour tones, absolutely absolutely exquisite. Each one matching those beautiful papers that you are seeing to perfection. And again, it's that luxury linen that I think is just absolutely stunning. And it's pop of colour. It's the colour for me that does that. It's that pop of colour that you can see that match every single one of those beautifully. And I mean beautifully. Right, shall I get ready for the next demonstration? Yes, because I'm going to show you how you can make 4 little gift bags out of one sheet of 12 by 12. 4, you heard me right, 4 gift bags out of a sheet of 12 by 12.
Johnny, it is a bit like You Bet. Do you remember that back in the day? Do you want to bet on it? You bet. Okay, so we're going to go over to Debbie from Barnsley, who says she can make 4 gift bags out of one 12 by 12 sheet of paper. Place your bets, please. Who thinks Debbie's going to do it? Hit your yes button or your no button. What do you reckon in the gallery?
Did you used to host a game show called You Bet?
No, we did. It was no TV game show.
Oh, I thought you used to do it.
No, it was Bruce Forsyth did it for a bit, and Matthew Kelly. And and Ellis was on it as well.
Really? So I know.
Yeah, and they used to have like a celebrity panel every week. There'd be like 4 of them, and you'd get people on. Like they'd go like, "Oh yes, I'm going to name what car it is by the sound of its exhaust," or something like that.
You're kidding?
Yeah, it'd be like, I'll name 20 cars in a minute from the sound of their exhaust.
Why have I never heard of this game show?
Yeah, you bet.
I love Brucey.
Oh, and the theme tune was, it had the and Brucey had this like catchphrase, I can't quite remember it, but he used to go, "Do you want to bet on it?" And the crowd used to go, "You bet." And then he'd say like something, and they'd go, "You bet." Anyway, it was brilliant. I can't really describe it. We'll watch it on YouTube later. But anyway, here is Debbie from Barnsley, 4 gift bags from one 12 by 12 piece of paper. You have 1 minute. Starting...
1 minute?
I thought you said 1 minute as well, didn't you?
I didn't say 1 minute.
Oh, right.
Get away with you. What are you trying to do to me? 1 minute. You do know who I am, don't you? 1 minute, really. But there's lots of things. If you go on the internet, there's lots of inspiration out there for you. Behave yourself, Johnny. There's lots of inspiration out there for you and what you can do with it. I remember Jan once did a challenge of I think she did something like I can't remember if it was 6 cards out of one piece of 12 by 12. There's loads of things out there that you can go and have a little look on. YouTube and Pinterest are a wonderful thing. Be warned with Pinterest, you go down a little rabbit hole. Please excuse me, my silly daughter thinks, she knows I'm at work and she's trying to ring me. I'm like, what on earth is my phone buzzing away for
that
there?
was me for a second then.
No, it was me. What is she like? But yeah, there's challenges out there and you can look on Pinterest, you can look on YouTube, there's loads of things that you can have a little look at. And this one's a really nice straightforward one. So I'm going in with 6 by, we're going to make 4 6 by 6s. It's similar to the flowers that I did this morning where I got 4 6 by 6s out of your 12 by 12, which again, for me, means a little bit more longevity out of your paper pads. Yeah. Especially if you love making 6 by 6s, but you're going to love this one. Let me tell you, you'll love this. It's so easy to do. So I'll show you with one. We've got 4 pieces. I'm going to score it on this side to make it that little bit easy for you. And I'm going to bring in my small scoring board. There we go. I always work in inches. Now you could work this out in your centimetres, but I'm an inch kind of girl, so I'll show you how I'm going to do it on the inches. So with your 6 by 6, one side you're going to score this at 1 inch. And again, break those fibres gently, don't be heavy-handed. So a couple of little score lines over gently. So that's 1 inch, then you're going to come to 2 3/4 inches. Now, with our boards, you'll find that they have inches on one side, centimetres on the other. It makes it really straightforward in terms of how you count them, because if you think of the inch side, we work at an eighth of an inch increment. So whenever I say a 2 3/4, I mean, this one's very easy. Between the one, you've got a one that's raised, which is the half, and then in between the 3 that you've got in between the half, that's your quarter mark. So again, it's really nice and straightforward. So 2 3/4 inches, again, straight down, top to bottom. Then we're going to come down at 3 3/4 as well. So again, that's 2 underneath the 4. And then lastly, 5 1/2. So we're going to come down at 5 1/2 inches. We're then going to turn it by 1 turn. And we're going to put 2 score lines in this. One at 1 inch. And one at 4 1/2 inches. So if we come to the 4 1/2 inch mark. And that's as simple as that will be in terms of where you put your score lines.
Okay.
So again, it depends on which side you want. Debbie, that was a terrible one. You went right off your right off your edge there. Come on, girl, get yourself going. There we go. Let's do it that way. I'm just going to put the burnish lines in, and again, just make these nice and. Gives it a really nice finish when you go to that detail. You could do it with your fingers and things like that, but as you just saw me do it when I did with the finger, I went straight off the grid. So we're not going to try and attempt that. In fact, I think I'm going to go back in just for a second and put that back in there, Ben, because I think I got a little bit carried away with myself. Let's go back in. There we go. That's better. Nice and gentle. Yeah, that's why a good investment in a bone folder makes all the difference when it comes to doing your score.
For your burnishing.
It does, yeah. It makes much more of a difference, and you can't really go wrong then. There we go. That's better. So then we're going to do the same with that inch and the 4.5 inch mark there as well. So we're just going to do exactly the same. We're going to pop those in. Now I'll show you how you cut away this to create it's like a little mini bag. Now, the top part is the bit that I'm going to leave as the top edge of the bag.
Okay.
This is going to be the bottom part. So on your first piece, now you'll use your scissors that you're getting in your deal, and you're going to pop a cut line up to the top, and then, as you would do with anything, to keep it nice and neat, just go at a little bit of an angle. I'm also going to just trim off, so I go in at a little bit of an angle there as well, because I like my box bases to be nice and neat. So again, I'm just going to use those score lines as an indication of where I want to go, and you'll see this creates your base. You can see that starting to form. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to do exactly the same on this side, where I just angle them just slightly. It just, for me, gives it a nicer finish.
That's it.
And I like a nice finish. If you want to add a little bit of strength, you can do that at a later date. But for now, I'm just going to angle all of those so you can see this will now create the bottom part. And again, I'm just going to do it the same at this side as well. So if I just move that, you can now see where all the flaps are.
Yeah.
The top bit, this is where we're going to cut away. So I'm going to have, I'll show you, I'll turn it around so I can show you. I'm going to just come down to this top part and remove that corner completely. And then I'm going to do exactly the same, because I don't want any of this. So I'm going to cut away, and this is why your scissors will come in really useful. So it's cut away. That's the bits. And if I just show you in terms of what we've cut away again, you can see that I've removed that top right hand corner, so those 3 flaps, took away and taken away that. So I've just got one here. Now, I like a nice rounded edge with this, so guess what I'm going to come in with? In fact, Debbie, just before.
Your little,
oh yeah, punches.
punch.
Yep. I think they're coming back in stock.
No, they're not, are they?
I've heard.
Love a good
I've heard a
punch.
rumour. I heard a rumour. I had a
Bananarama.
rumour there. Yeah, absolutely. They're coming back in stock. And it's just giving it a nice little rounded edge, because if I show you now when we fold this over, this is going to be the formation of the box. So if I now turn that in on itself, we're going to pop, and I'm just going to come in a little bit just here again. And I'm going to pop a little bit of glue just down this small tab. Like so, and this is just forming this together, so it's creating your box. Really nice and simple. And then you can see now how it's starting to take shape. This is now going to be your bottom part, so you're going to tuck these flaps in, and I'm just going to stick down one side. If I were wanting to make it a little bit more rigid, I'd stick all 4 sides, but I'm going to keep it nice and neat and fold that over. And now you can see I've got this lovely little mini box starting to form.
Pop some Smarties in there or something.
Yeah,
That'd
do you
be
know,
cute.
I told you that I were going to make some loads for Tasha, for Safi. That's exactly what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to pinch in just from the top, so it creates a little bit of a pinched inside. And then that then folds over the top. And I'm going to finish it off with, and again, I'm just going to put that burnish line in. But I'm going to finish it off with, and these are what I was talking about this morning, hook and loop fastening dots. Have a little look on the website, and that's exactly what they're called, hook and loop fastening dots, and see if they're in stock. You're getting 50 in total, 25 black, 25 white, and this will be what is going to create that little gift box element, but on a mini scale.
Yeah, how many teachers has she got to have?
Oh, right, so in her own class there are 6.
Oh, okay.
So there's 6 that she's got to get, but Safi is a little bit of, I don't know where she gets it from, but she's a little bit of a social butterfly and talk to anybody.
I have no idea.
I mean, I have no idea
who
in the
who would be like that in her
absolutely no
family?
idea where she gets it from. Honestly, I had a meeting with Johnny the other week over the phone. I was on the trampoline with the pair of them.
You on the trampoline?
I was on the trampoline with them, yeah.
Brilliant.
They have me on trampoline and everything.
Yeah.
And she said,
In
can
a
I speak
meeting,
to Johnny?
were you-
Oh yeah, we're in a meeting, weren't we, Johnny? We were in a
Brilliant.
meeting discussing one of her shows, and Safi wanted to talk to Johnny. She just randomly started chatting. This is what she's like. And she's like that at school, so now I've got to make for all the teachers in the school, and God knows how many there is. So I'm just going to make sure there's a load of them. We're going to fill them with little chocolates, and she's going to hand them out to them.
That's a lovely
and that's
idea.
why I chose this one, 12 by 12, 4 bags out of each one. My little fasteners as well, because this is now a little dinky fastener that you can then fill up with whatever it is that you want to pop into there. So it's a nice little gift bag. Fold that over, and then I'm just going to finish it off with a couple of my, I've talked about these, I use them all the time, my lovely timeless butterflies, because I'm just going to add a tiny little bit of a decoration. I'm not going mad because the amount of boxes I've got to do, there's 31 dies in that collection, so that's 31 butterflies, 1 pass of 1 colour, and I've got 31 butterflies there to start adding decoration. They're going to think I've been working on them for absolutely ages. They've no idea, Ben. They've no idea. And how easy it is to put, literally, make yourself little mini boxes like so, and it is as simple and as easy as that, and you're going to create 4 of those dinky little boxes out of 1 sheet. Bearing in mind you've still got these to do. I've got them already lined up here because I did say that I was multi-doing these. I'm thinking 2 birds, 1 stone, and that's exactly what you're going to do to create your little dinky dimensional little gift boxes, and you're going to get 4 of those out of 1 sheet of 12 by 12.
That's
and
brilliant.
The inside is going to look just as beautiful as the outside. Get yourself making those for your little, do you know, thinking weddings, thinking parties, little, they could be favour boxes.
Or
you could
confetti
put
little boxes.
confetti in there, you could put little, is it almond nuts? What is it, those? No, sugar nuts. Wait a minute.
Sugar nuts?
Some nuts. No,
Some
wait
nuts?
a minute.
What?
What nuts is it that they put in?
What nuts did they put in where? What nuts where?
The nuts that they have at weddings. Is it nuts?
Nuts
Is it nuts?
at weddings?
Oh, sugar almonds! I'm thinking almond nuts, sugar almonds, that's the one.
What?
Sugar almonds, those little,
Yeah.
don't you go to weddings where they have sugar almonds?
I've never been to a wedding with
Are they
sugar
nuts?
almonds before.
Are they nuts, Johnny?
No.
They're
almonds
nuts,
in
aren't they?
nuts.
I didn't think I was going nuts. I thought I was on the right.
You can get many almonds in there.
You would, you get 2 or 3 in there.
They're big.
Are they
Almonds
big?
are big nuts.
No, not the sugared ones.
Well, they're even bigger because they've got sugar on them.
Well, you're going to get a lot in there. You get a few
Smarties.
chocolates. Hey, guess what? You're also getting there? A few Haribos.
Yes, you would get a few Haribos
Oh,
in there.
Johnny, you've just given me an idea. Thank you very much. I'm going to buy loads of love hearts for the teachers because she loves the teachers.
Yes.
Absolutely going to do that.
Make sure you read what it says on the love arts before you put them in there, though, because
Why?
well, because some of them are a little bit, aren't they?
Are they?
A little bit.
Are they not nice?
Well, no, they're nice, but they're a little bit kind of inappropriate, maybe. I think.
What, for a 5-year-old to send?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
she's
know.
no longer 4, she's 5.
Well, I would read them first.
I'll do
Jelly
that.
babies would be good.
Jelly babies!
Yeah.
I like that. We'll get a few jelly babies in there.
Johnny's just confirmed that you would get a few sugared almonds in there, so that's
I
good
didn't
news.
think so. I didn't think I were going nuts. They do contain nuts. I thought so. I didn't think I were going daft.
Well, because that's the almond bit. Are we going nuts here? Of course, a sugar almond contains nuts because it's a blooming nut. It's sugared. It's got sugar on it. Johnny, what are you like?
Oh, actually, Johnny, that's a
don't put
very
nuts in
good
there.
point. Actually, that's a very good point, Johnny. They might not be allowed nuts because, there's
Yes.
nut allergies.
So
But that's
don't put
good.
nuts
I'm
in there.
switching to love hearts. I
Love
loved your
hearts.
idea, Johnny. I think I'm going to go with the love hearts.
Yeah.
I'm not bothered about what it says on there.
No.
I'm not bothered what it says on those love hearts. So we're just going to fill them all up, and we're going to
Yes.
make loads of these, and she's going to gift them out at the end of summer term. I've got a few more weeks yet, so I'm okay because I've got another 3 lined up here. I've got another 3 lined up there. I've already done some at home.
Jelly
Yeah, you
beans.
can't have these.
Oh, no, those ones
Can't
are...
have these are coming home with me.
Jelly beans would fit nicely, says Rosalind Russell. What you could do is you could get, you know, the little, what are they called? The ones where you get the jelly beans, where you get some really nice flavours, and then you get like the horrible flavours, like you get like the bogey flavoured ones, don't you? You could put some of those in the...
Did you say bogey flavoured?
Yeah.
Bogey flavoured.
I can't remember what they're called, but you can buy the jelly bean, just like a jelly bean roulette, and you have to pick one out, and you might get a nice one, or you might get one that tastes of cat food, or it might taste of Sprouts, or something like that. So you could do that. These would be cute if you make jewellery for craft fairs, and they would. And a quick question before we move on, and by the way, 3/4 of the stock of the Showstopper's gone. Elaine says, hello Elaine, says, what is the secret to keeping the hook and loop on the cardstock? I've had to trim the hard side and had to put cotton in the grooves so it's not so strong. Is there, so that it almost sticks together too much and you can't open it up?
Because it is very strong.
Yeah.
But that's the whole purpose of a hook and loop. They are very strong because you don't want anything spilling out. So I personally don't mind that, so I wouldn't try and alter. That's just my personal opinion. I wouldn't try and alter that. I'm just carrying on making my little boxes, by the way, while you're busy talking over there. So I'm going to get all my 4 done while you're busy.
By the way, your 10-minute time was up about 4 minutes ago. So if you bet on Debbie to make 4 in the 10-minute time slot, you've unfortunately lost on today's edition of Crafty. You bet. And we should definitely do it. Yeah,
that is a good idea for your Fun Time Friday.
Write that down for Fun Time Friday.
Yeah, I like that.
Tomorrow's Fun Time Friday. We're very excited about this. About 11:40, we're having to do it early because we've got some very special guests coming in who we kind of feel that if we leave it late could cause a bit of chaos. So we're going to get them in fairly early, and it's going to be exciting. I can confirm that tomorrow's guests will include, we've definitely got 2, might have more, but tomorrow's guests will include Molly Moseby, the 10-month-old Border Collie, and also Clemmy Laird. I don't know how old Clemmy's coming in. I don't know how old Clemmy is. I think Clemmy's 2, I want to say. About 2. What is Clemmy, by the way? So I know don't say she's a dog, because I know that. She's like a Labrador cross something.
She's beautiful.
She's really beautiful.
Is she on holiday as well then?
She's
I
here
didn't realise she's come down to see him.
Yeah, so she'll be coming in. And we'll be showing our dogs. The reason the dogs are coming in is bring your dog to work day tomorrow. So bring your dog in to work. I mean, obviously check with your work first. And then we're going to have a lot of fun with that. We'll introduce you to our dogs. I don't know how they're going to react. I don't know how Molly's going to react.
Molly's crazy. Are you insane? She's bonkers.
She's not. No, she doesn't bark.
She's just bonkers. She's giddy. She's a proper little. She's a proper little pup, isn't she? She's gorgeous. She's gorgeous.
Yeah. So we want to see your dog pictures tomorrow. Not today. Tomorrow, send in your dog pictures, and I will. If I haven't told you already, I don't know if I've told you, but I'll tell you about the story how Molly nearly got me beat up on holiday in the Lake District when she got off lead and did something she definitely shouldn't have done. So that's all coming up tomorrow on Fun Time Friday. Fun Time Friday.
Oh my God, yeah, I love that.
I tell you what we want tomorrow as well, because I've just seen Terry's message saying, yay, Bailey will be there to watch. Can we have dog telfies tomorrow? That's what we want.
What's a dog telfie?
So you know we normally have telfies, Sarah's telfies, when we used to do the pictures of our viewers with the telly behind.
Oh yeah.
So do it, but get your dogs in with us on as well. So yeah, so dog in front of the Crafters telly, and that way it'll probably make it easier for Charlotte to get all the pictures uploaded, because it'll take a
Charlotte's going to love you.
I know she already does.
There you go, Ben, I've done before.
Oh, there you go.
Little 4 dinky boxes, all done and dusted, out of your one sheet of 12 by 12.
Marvellous stuff. We're going to go through the goodie bags. Hannah says, by the way, Ben, be proud. We were looking at plants on our way back down the aisle. Matt said, we've gone back to the fuchsia. Hannah says, this is entirely your doing. Thank you. Yes, happy to help. Right, quick flick through the goodie bags here. These are the goodie bags for tonight. First one, your stamp and die goodie bag. These are amazing, right? So £70 pretty much, $83 worth for £20 or $28. Your stamp and die goodie bag, let me show you the value here. So you are going to pay for Born to be Wild, these amazing stamps designed by our Sarah Kay. I remember when we launched these, she was in colouring them. They look amazing. The artistry is phenomenal. The fact that you get the die included with those as well to create that almost like 3D effect of the giraffe head is next to, what's what I'm trying to say? Next to nothing is, I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's amazing. Next level, thank you. And also, you're going to get from the Knitwick collection this beautiful stamp and die set of those elegant roses. Those two items there, that's your value. So it means that for free within the bag, you're going to get this beautiful happy birthday set. So you've got banners and balloons and cakes and rosettes and all sorts in that in stamp and die form. You've got one of our beautiful sentiments from the Fancy Sentiment set, stamps and dies. You're also going to receive one of our amazing shadow sentiment selections. These are brilliant because they create this effect, that 3D effect of the main word, and then you've got your sentiments in there as well to build that one up. And you're also going to get for free one of our front and back character gift tags. That is the beautiful fairy. You get the dies and the stamps in there. Brilliant for tags, brilliant for bookmarks. £20 or $28, you're saving $43.94 or $48.78. That is the first of the goodie bags. Next up, the most popular is the Nature's Garden bag. 70% of the stock has gone. This is such an amazing collection. I'll show you the value here. Woodland. Do you know what I love about this particular bag? A, the value, but also I love the fact that we've got some amazing product in here that we have not seen for so long. And a lot of you saying you've not seen a lot of the product full stop. This is the Flourishing Floral Frame. So you've got this beautiful stamp and die set to create that beautiful frame, and then all of the stamps to be able to decorate it up. It's a 21-piece set. That is one item that you're going to be paying for. The second item that you'll pay for in this bag is your garden gnome accessories. So again, that stamps and dies creates beautiful little stamped images of your basket, your little pond, there's flowers, there's a really cute little sign in there as well which you can stamp your sentiment onto, then you get your dies. There's the value. Everything else I'm about to show you, you get for free, so you will receive for free that beautiful honeybee stamp and die set. That comes from the beautiful collection. How stunning is that? You're also going to get a lovely collection of sentiment. From the Peacock collection, I feel as well, and no pun intended, this one kind of flew by me. I really don't remember seeing the Peacock collection. I think it came in and went out. But you've got a lovely selection of sentiments there, which you can make your own sentiment with. So happy birthday, proud day. You can have an incredible day. You've got fabulous, beautiful, you make me so proud, proud friend, so very proud. There's loads of different ways that you can use all of the stamps in that set. It's a 13-piece set. That is free. Also free within this bundle, you have got a beautiful edgeable from the Wildflower collection. That is that stunning meadow flower. And again, if you're looking at that and thinking, well, hang on a minute, the Wildflower collection only launched literally like a month or so ago. It's because the collections have been so busy and we've now just got a few little bits and pieces left like this, not enough to do a bundle with, so they go in the goodie bags, you reap the rewards. And if you're thinking already that is amazing for £20 or $28, how on earth have we found this pad? The 6x6 paper pad from the Autumn Blessings collection. You are getting this for free within the bundle. Incredible. I am not surprised to hear that over 70% of the stock of this has gone. For that paper pad alone, I would be jumping in and grabbing this. Producer Johnny just saying, if this keeps selling at the rate that it's selling now, you will not be able to get this on cartload later on, which is where you should be seeing all of these bags. That's the most popular. 70% of the stock of the Nature's Garden has gone already. The Spectrum Noir bag, whiz through this with you as well. Value for money is amazing here. £20 or $20. We're going to give you some of our aqua tints in the metallic straight off the bat. Amazing. And again, you've got the gold, the spun gold, the sterling silver, and that gorgeous onyx black in there as well. If you've been watching a lot of shows recently with the likes of Sheena, these are the kind of things you're going to be wanting to get to recreate some of her makes and to create your own backgrounds with too. You're getting 3 of those 30ml pots. You're also going to get one of our re-inkers. Again, I'll harp you back to the show probably 3 weeks ago now, I think it was, where Sheena was just working magic with these re-inkers. Obviously, you're going to be buying these to replace the ink in your things like your classics. That's the PP5. but just a really, really great ink to have to create some amazing backgrounds with. If you love your mixed media, then this is one you're going to go for. You'll also get one of our quick dry ink pads in the Bordeaux, you know. So all three of those you pay for, and then for free we give you blending tool. And we also give you 2 free pens in there. So one of our illustrators to try, that's the Cocktail Pink, one end ultra fine, one end brush nib, and then you've got your Classique in there as well with that chisel nib and fine nib in there too. So those 2 plus your blender are free when you buy those goodies within the goodie bag. That is 10% of the stock gone there. And then last but by no means least, the Sarah Signature goodie bag. 10% of this one has gone. Now, again, just to show you your value here, what you're paying for, this one, which I know Debbie was talking about earlier on as her favourite die set from this particular collection, the Enchanted Dreams. It's actually a 5-piece set, kind of like multi-layered, if you like, for all of these different mats and layers, creating different frames. I mean, it is a stunning size as well. You can't appreciate just how big the size of that die is unless I flip it around and show you. So you're paying for that, and then also this gorgeous antique edge set of dies as well. I mean, just really, really beautiful, and a set actually that I have not seen before, but a great way again for you to create really detailed edges, whether you want detail upon the detail or just a straight edge once you've cut that into your cardstock. Those 2 items there you're paying for, the rest is free. So from the Caring Thoughts collection, we're going to give you a lovely selection of florals and foliage. You're going to get the very, very handy wedding invitation die set from the Garden of Love. You are also going to get the perennials in pots. I think this is such a great stamp and die collection that was originally with the Country Lane selection that we had. Really great way to build your scenes, that one, because you get all of these different plants in their pots and then the dies to be able to cut them out. And then, whoo! You're getting the beautiful metal charms as well from the Dancing Dragonfly collection. There are 10 of those in that pack, and those are free as well. So that's free, that's free, that's free, and that is free when you buy the beautiful edges and then that gorgeous frame from the Enchanted Dreams collection. 10% of the stock has gone there. So all the goodie bags are flying, but what I would say to you is the one that you need to get your skates on for is that Nature's Garden, because that potentially is not going to be here by the end of the show. Pammy says, I'd have to be nuts to try dog Telfies with my 3 wild bassets. Please, that is your challenge tomorrow. That is the You Bet challenge. Place your bets now. Will Pammy be able to get all 3 of the bassets in front of the telly for a Telfie? We'll find out tomorrow at 11:40. And Tony Roosh says, I also have a collie. Good luck, Ben. Thank you. Good luck. The thing is, I may, well, I'll see how he is. I might bring in Mac as well. He's a little bit older now, and he's not brilliant in health. I see how he is. I might bring him in, but he's completely the other end of the spectrum. He's very calm, very laid back. He'd come in here, he'd lay down on the rug over there and be fine. It'd be interesting to see what Molly's like, but if it's chaos, it will be hilarious. Creative Blessing says that floral die from the goodie bag is fab. And ooh, says Panda Crafts, I've got that mystical nesting die the other week. They're fab. I've created a lovely wedding card. Get the goodie bags, get this Showstopper. It is flying out of the door, 3/4 of the stock gone. We'll come back in about 3 or 4 minutes. Wow, with only half an hour left. Where's the time gone? Quickly get to the checkouts. We'll see you in a moment.
I have to tell you, every single person works tirelessly behind the scenes, and I can't just give a shout out to one person, because for me it has to be John, Tracy and Jake.
Going to give a shout out to our backstage hero, and I'm actually going to say heroes. It has got to be our product coordination team. It's got to be.
Because without those 3 people, when we're on air, we wouldn't be able to function like we do. They make sure we have everything we need, right from the samples to the product to having a drink of water throughout the show. They really look after us.
You see us day in, day out, 7 days a week, live on TV. We're crafting away. We're hopefully inspiring you. Every single card, every single product, every single tool that we touch has come from product coordination. Those guys are the unsung hero. They're there making sure we have the products, we have the inks, we have the tools, we have everything that we need. We have the power to actually work our Gemini ranges. The smooth running of behind the scenes of Crafters TV is all down to our product coordination team.
Here at Crafters TV, it couldn't be easier to get your hands on the latest crafty must-haves. Leave the hard work to us while you shop from the comforts of your own living room. Head to the Crafters Companion website to see our full crafty range, or hit the Shop the Day button to see all the new and exciting products featuring on Crafters TV. Once you've filled your cart, leave it to us to get your crafty goodies to you in super quick time, so you can get on with being creative. Crafters Companion, making crafty shopping a breeze. If you love Crafters TV, we've made it easy for you to watch us wherever you are. Whether you catch us on your tablets or take us with you on your mobile phone, it's easy to watch us anywhere. From here to here. Maybe don't watch us here. It would be easy to watch us here. Probably the easiest place to watch us is here. Crafters TV, with you wherever you are.
What makes Crafters TV so special is you guys.
It's really special because the experts are really experts. They're really skilled at what they do, and they want to make sure that the audience also improves on their skills.
Crafters TV is so special because you've got together a really sort of key group of people and people that are very passionate about the products.
Crafters TV is so special because it's a unique community that we have with each other where we can learn and grow and communicate with each other.
Community, the family spirit, the education, everything to do with craft. We are all like-minded people who share a passion.
I love all the inspiration the demonstrators bring and all the knowledge for us out here.
What makes Crafters TV so special? 100% it's the interaction. No other crafting TV channel or show has the same interaction.
I love the community, I love chatting live, I think that's the best part. And it's gone beyond crafting because we've become friends.
It feels to me to be a really, really close relationship with our customers and viewers.
You guys make us feel like we're part of your family. I've never been on the show before, but one of my friends who I did meet from CCTV encouraged me, and I was on the craft along.
Massive team of people, and I think they've all got their role to play, and it just brings everything together. It allows us to do our job and just love it.
The people, obviously, the people not just here at Crafters Companion, but the viewers that watch us. I mean, everybody. We have this real magical essence about it.
Bye for now. Bye.
Thank you everybody for the lovely comments coming through. A lot of excitement about tomorrow's Fun Time Friday, Bring Your Dog to Work Day. The Bassett, Pammy says, lol, I'll see. It's going to be an absolute mess though, I predict. I want to see the chaos. We don't want to see a picture of 3 really well-behaved Bassets lined up, like looking at the camera. Yeah. We want to see like the backside of one walking off, another one kind of like diving towards the TV, and another one, I don't know, chucking a ball up in the air. I have 3 huskies, says Diane. Not happening. Lol, that come on. And Stephanie says, time always flies with Debbie and Ben. Thank you. We always have the best time, Debbie and I. We have the best time. And thank you, Rachel, for the suggestion tomorrow. You might want to bubble wrap the cameras. That might, I can see one of those getting knocked over tomorrow. But yes, thank you, everybody, for all the lovely comments. That is tomorrow on Fun Time Friday from 11 o'clock on Wake Up Call. Right, we will have a little look at the Showstopper collection. Very, very busy on this. Can you believe we are nearly at 80% of the stock? I can, because it's the most beautiful collection of papers, of stunning cardstock that you're going to be getting in there as well, all colour matched beautifully. The papers, front side, all of these beautiful florals, reverse, all of the matching polka dots to go with them as well. It is stunning. For £40 or $48, your Showstopper will also bring you all of these craft room essentials. So you will get a bottle of the world's best glue, the Collal All-Purpose. We will give you one of our tape pens in here too. And you can really see that we've thought about this bundle because, you know, already today, Debbie's used the papers, she's used this, yes. She's used this, yes. She's used these, yes. We've popped together a bundle which is just going to, I think, aid you in the use of your amazing papers. You're also going to get one of our rulers in there too, one of our 30cm rulers with the metal edge, so perfect for doing all of your cutting. And then you're also going to get our Envelobox Creator, and once again you've seen that in use today, creating bespoke envelopes for whatever the size card it is that you're making. And that, by the way, as well, is your little booklet that Debbie was showing you earlier on with all of your instructions in. And you've got your matrix in there as well to show you how to use your Envelobox Creator to create all of those different size cards, envelopes for your cards, I should say. Now, deal on that, as I've said, is that you're going to be paying just £20 extra to get over £30, over $50 worth of goodies. That's why the Showstopper is already amazing value for money. But then it gets even better because you buy the Showstopper and then you get your ticket punch to get the bonus buy. You pop in your basket this deal, which is another one of the paper pads, another one of the beautiful colours of summer paper pad, another one of the colours of summer linen. You would pay £24 or $32, but once you've bought the Showstopper, you will get that for £12 platinum or $16 platinum. That's why this is flying out of the door. I have a feeling the Showstopper will probably be gone before this evening's show. The bonus buy certainly will be. So if you have any inkling that you want to grab this, get it now. If you've already bought some and you're thinking, oh, I'm definitely going to be using more than one paper pad, buy more now. And the great thing is, of course, if you haven't yet checked out today, the more you spend, the more free gifts you will get, because if you spend a tenner today, you'll get one of our tri-blend brush pens in the purple on a £10 $10 spend, so that will automatically get added into your basket. And here's the great news today, as part of summer news, not only do you get this for a £10 $10 spend, but if you spend £50 or $50, boom! You're going to get one of our black tumblers with the Crafters TV logo on there, also added into your cart for free. And who would not want to grab that? That is one per customer, by the way. If you spend over 50 now and then come back later and go, oh, I quite like a second tumbler, you won't. You'll get it on your first spend, but a great way to pick up 2 extra gifts today when you are shopping with us. And what a day to shop. Brand new launches every day as part of summer news. More new launches to come tomorrow and Saturday and Sunday as well. But this, I've got to tell you, we have had some big launches this week. I think this has been the most popular of the days so far, and you can understand why. Because, Debbie, it's an exquisite paper pad. The florals are beautiful, the polka dots are stunning, and then to get that coordinating linen cardstock, I mean, it's just win-win all round, isn't it?
It is, it really is. And whether you're matting and layering, just bear with me. Technical itch.
A little
technical itch was,
I didn't
switch it back on. The guys were like, Debbie, your mic's not on, your mic's not on. Yeah, this is an exquisite paper pad. It means in terms of your card making, you've seen a lovely card making example with matching envelopes. You've seen a little bit of gift bags. We'll make another gift bag in a minute, but you can take it into scrapbooks, into home decor, into beautiful home decor pieces like that gorgeous umbrella, your gift boxes, your gift ideas, straightforward boxes. Another one of my favourites. I've got to show this one. I love this one.
Oh, yes.
I mean, I love, you all know me, I love cubed cards. I look at anything that's construction, anything that's dimensional, and this ticks the boxes for me. Because what Jan's done with this, Jan Marshall, she's actually turned this cubed dimension into, and I do apologise, Jan, I don't know what happened to the middle. I will rectify that. I promise you it wasn't me. But she's turned it into a gift box. I absolutely love this. It is phenomenal. Look, little lift-up boxes. How fantastic is this? Very well, cleverly thought out there, Jan. I love that one. Absolutely belter. And I promise I'll put something there to rectify that. But as Shaggy would say, it wasn't me.
Oh, that's Shaggy.
Yeah, that's Shaggy. Who do you think I meant? Shaggy from Scooby-Doo.
That's what I did for a second there.
I know.
Zoinks!
Shaggy as in, it wasn't me. That Shaggy.
It wasn't me.
That wasn't me. It wasn't me. Did you want to make another gift bag?
Yeah,
I love making gift
not?
bags. Anything with 12 by 12 I get right excited about, because again I'm going to show you how you can make this gorgeous gift bag out of a 12 by 12 piece of, and as we've rectified now, cardstock.
Oh, yeah.
Not just paper pad. So I'm going to show you how you can make that. It's very simple to do. I've done this once before, but I'm adding a little bit extra to this one. Now, choosing your papers is the joyous part of this. I've gone with these beautiful orangey, apricot, warm yellow gold tones in there, those florals, and that lovely polka dot on the inside. But I'm going to do the scoring on this side so you can see that little bit better. Now we've got the big score. The big score's on the show today, so it's, well, it should be on the show. It was on the show when I looked first time round. I'm hoping it's there. But one of our staple pieces, can I just tell you that this little beauty was the thing that got me my job?
Nothing little about that.
There's nothing little about this. Johnny will tell you because Johnny was there. But this little beauty, one of my absolute hero tools, is what got me the job at Crafters Companion as an accredited demonstrator. Which then, yeah.
Is it the actual board?
This board, I actually did. I didn't make this board.
No, but that actual board is the one that got you the job?
Yes. Well, not this one.
Oh.
Because this one's at home. Mine's at home. But I did a demonstration on this board, and I absolutely love this. So this is the bigger scale scoreboard. It's the biggest one we do for your A3 cardstock, as well as a very useful one to have for your 12 by 12s, because you're not having to move it on with, in the terms of the size, this goes up to 12 inches.
Yeah.
And you've got inches on one side, centimetres on the other. It's a box making facility, and it is a go-to tool. You've got your tool in there as well on your handle. Look at me, I'm getting into demonstration mode again. I wouldn't be without mine, let me just tell you now. And especially when you're working on things like this, it makes it that little bit easier using a bigger scoreboard, because I'm not having to shuffle it on or anything like that. However, you can do this on a smaller one, but while we've got the option, have a little look, check that out, and it may be that you want that big score to go with your bigger projects. So we're going to put some score lines in. Two very simple ones to start with. We're going to come in at 3 inches and 9 inches, and it's straightforward. Again, top to bottom, 3 all the way down, gentle score lines, and then moving across to the 9-inch mark and going down top to bottom, gently, not heavily,
no,
gently into there. And then we're going to turn that one turn, and again 2 very simple score lines. When I say this is one of the easiest boxes you'll ever make as well, this is one of the easiest ones. We're going to come in at 5 and 7. So there are the only score lines that you're going to put in to make that gift bag I've just shown you, which I think is incredible. Yeah. Because, I mean, really? But really, it's really, truly true. So again, I'm just going to pop in now my burnish lines. And I'm just burnishing those score lines that I've made to give it that nice, crisp, clean finish. And I'm going to come in. There we go. And do exactly the same on all 4 of those. So again, just manipulating it into its position and burnish. And again, it's one of those nice easy ones. Now, I did hear somebody asked if I would post the measurements for my little, do you know my little dinky ones that we made? So I'll answer that question because I will do. Someone's asked if I post the measurements for this one onto my Facebook page, and I will do that for you. Yeah. So just in case you think I'm ignoring it, I'm not. I will do that for you. Now, in terms of how we do the rest of these score lines, we're going to bring this, and I'm going to see so you can see basically how this will work. Is that's the inner part of your box, and these are the outer parts. But we need to just do something with these. Now, this is when you're going to take. Can you see the score line here? We're going to almost force another line into it. And when I say another line into it, we need to get a little bit of a corner coming in here and coming in there. I'm not going to use the scoreboard. I'm just going to use the base, put my finger there in that first score line and pull that down so that this flat edge lines up with this flat edge, and just pull that down. It's a really lovely, easy gift bag to make this. And if I just show you what I mean, and then I'll get my bone folder again, and it creates this little, can you see this little tab?
Yes.
Really beautifully. I'll do it on this side as well, so it's the same thing. So if you think about this corner coming in down here, we're just bringing that straight line to this straight line. So you're forcing it into almost, and that's why I put my finger there, just in that corner, but you're forcing it into that square shaped, can you see? A very easy, straightforward fold yet again. And again, I'm just going to come in and then I'll show you what it looks like. So when I just bring this in now, can you see I've popped in those extra score lines? So that's the bit that creates that first part. I'm just going to reverse that and do exactly the same. So this straight edge needs to line up with this one. So I'm going to put my finger there and just bring that score line on that flat edge. And you can line it up, and before you put your score line in, or your finger as I'm doing it, and I know it's very difficult, can I just turn it that way, George, so I can show you? Just pop that, literally just pop it in there. Get your bone folder and make sure that it's a nice crisp, and you force that into place. Can you see if I just lift that up?
Yeah.
And we're going to do exactly the same with the other side as well, Ben. So again, let me just get rid of whatever that is that's fallen in my bag. So again, if I just bring this down again so you can see, this square edge needs to line up with this. So we're going to bring that corner, force it into that straight line, and then again with my finger first and then my bone folder, and I'll show you what that looks like now in terms of your... Can you see now how that looks? It's really low. So it almost looks like a little mouth. But that's exactly what that looks like. However, at the minute it looks a little bit, it's a bit flappy. And we don't want that. So we're going to put some glue into place. Now the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stick these edges down. So this is when you're going to make sure you've got all of those nice and burnished again. Choice of glue is up to you. You can use a wet glue, you can use a hot glue, you can use tape pen. I'm going to go in with my tape pen.
Okay.
So I'm going to come in and pop the first bit down, and I'm just going to make sure so that that's lined up a little bit just onto that side, and bring that down. And then the same with this side as well. So basically what you could do is just put your glue on that side and make it a bit easier for yourself. And then that keeps that nice and glued down. So you can now see my little mouth forming. We're going to turn it around again and do exactly the same. So make life easy for yourself. Put your glue on this side. And the same on this one. So just on the inside flap. And then bring those two and meet in the middle. And now we really have got a mouth going. It's like a little pair of duck lips. Quack, 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 quack. Now again, it still looks a bit gappy, so we're going to now stick down these panels here. So this is when you just come in with your glue, because I want you to imagine that we need it upright but stuck. So for me, the easiest way is to work on there, on that bit. And again, just drop your glue down onto both sides, and again use your score lines that you can see just to give you a little indication of where you need your glue. And I'll do the same on this side. We'll do it all in one go. No, nearly. I thought that was. I thought no, got you can't again. Because this is my own. It can't be, Ben. It can't be. But we're going to bring that up, and we're going to now stick those panels down. So that sticks down. That sticks down. So where you put your score lines in, you're just sticking it flat to that flat edge. So it keeps it nice and straightforward. And the same with these two. You're just going to push that into its place, and it really is a lovely, quick, simple little gift bag. Now, as you've seen now, you can see you've got your inside, and again, that inside looks as beautiful as the outside. You've even got the little decorated inside panel there. Yeah. And then we're going to just pinch, like I did with those other little gift bags, just going to pinch. Just pinch it in a little bit. Do it just with your fingers. You don't need a scoring tool or anything like that, but we're just pinching them in so you can see now. There we go. It just pinches and it forces it into place. Now this is when you can just tie little, you can put ribbon into there, you can put handles onto there, punches, I wanted to add something to mine. So this is when I've took my textured linen cardstock. This actually measures at 4 inches by the width of the box. Now that actually measures at 6. So going across, that's 6 inches. So this is 6 inches by 4, and I've scored it at 2 inches. And I'm just going to pop some glue onto one side, only one. So I'm going to put quite a nice bit on. And I'm going to attach it to, and up to that score line, I'm going to put my first little flap. So I'm going to make sure that's nice and straight before I attach it. So I'm adding like a little lip, almost like a little crossover.
Okay.
And I just want to make sure that's nice and straight, and I think it is. I think I'm okay with that before I actually just I said burnish, but it's like a bit of friction, a bit of heat, just to set that glue just onto there. Now before I finish this, I'm actually going to pop on, we've got these gorgeous papers, we've got coordinating polka dot, like it all matches, and I'm going to stick those onto both sides of those flaps. Oh, actually.
Ooh,
Ooh.
Oh,
I know, I'm looking at it thinking, oh, do you know, I really like both sides. I'll stick with my original plan.
Yeah.
Come on, Debbie, let's stick with the original plan. That's the problem with me. I always like to chop and change things. Because I look at it and then think, oh God, that paper is absolutely stunning.
That looks really pretty like that though. I like
Oh,
that.
thank you.
I like
Well,
that.
it's contrasting, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's that contrasting thing. And the same with this side. I'm going to pop a little bit of glue, and you're getting all of this in your Showstopper. All the glues that I'm using,
You are, yeah.
you're absolutely getting into your show-stopping deal. Pop that across. I've got myself, and again, it's just a little strip that I'm going to put across the front, so I'm just going to use a switch between the glues. I mean, to be fair, all the glues, they all have their own job. They're all equally as good as each other. And this just measures at 6 inches by an inch, and then I've just taken a piece of the cardstock. Again, I think it just ties it all in and makes that nice and neat. I'm going to add another hook and eye. Hook and eye? Hook and loop? Hook and loop? Hook and eye.
Hook and loop.
Hook and loop. I was thinking as well, do you know that question that lovely lady asked earlier about how we make it stick?
Oh,
you can add some glue to it. So you can add things like a bit of tacky glue. I'm wondering if she meant if it's not as sticky.
I
was
think
trying
that's
to
what
work
it was,
out.
yeah.
It's been rattling in my head since she mentioned it.
So if you stick...
You could stick
on top of
now
the-
some, you could pop, so although these are self-adhesive,
Yeah.
over time that could lose its stickiness. So you could technically add a little bit of, not all-purpose, tacky glue onto the back of it, and it gives it double strength. So I wonder if that's what she was asking. It's been bugging me since she asked, so I thought I'd just go over that, because that's what Leanne would do. She would add that little bit extra. So I'm just going to peel the backing off, because I do get what she means. They are super strong, these, and I mean super strong. I have to get a poker tool to get backing off, because I can't get it off with my fingernails. That now just forms over the top and will shut nicely and neatly. So you've got a nice little gift bag that opens and shuts, like a little handbag. You could
pretty.
add a little, with your matching cardstock over the top, you could add that if you wanted to. I've just got now, and that's one from, do you know, from our lovely Argenta, or the other one, it's one of those again, just using the middle part, and I'm debating whether to use that side or that side. Oh, do you know, it's such a...
That side.
That side?
I think.
Do you like that one?
Yeah.
We'll go with that one. You've got the choices though, that's the beautiful thing about this, you've got choices. And I would have added a little bit of dimension to it, but I've just clocked the time. Dearie me.
Nearly done.
I know, and I've got more. Oh well. It happens. It does happen. So I'm just going to now, again, you can see what I've been using a lot of, can't you? My little butterflies.
Don't they work beautifully, the
Oh
papers?
my God, they
though?
work gorgeous, because it's that coordinating
Yeah.
cardstock again. It all ties in line with this. It's absolutely beautiful. I'll have a little going in different directions, and we'll go in with a little one over the middle. But again, you could put your sentiment in there if you wanted to. I'm just going to go with butterflies, I think, and just finishing that off. Nice, another little gift bag. She might give this to one of her favourite teachers, or do you think the others would get a little bit knocked if they had a big one?
Oh no!
filled with
Wow,
sweets?
no, you couldn't do that, could
I
you?
mean, really, yeah, but she has got a favourite teacher.
Oh, you can't have
Mrs.
favourites.
Joblin. Mrs. Joblin.
Joblin.
Yeah, she's Safi's main teacher.
I think what you could do potentially is give her one of the small bags as well. Then when the other teachers aren't looking, then
just give her that one.
Give her the big one.
Yeah, and fill it up with something nice in there. But you've got yourself another lovely gift, and I'm going to leave that there just to dry for a second. But the one that I've got here, because I've let my butterflies dry, and I've actually just uplifted them. But again, just showing you that you've got a lovely little gift bag that fits in from a 12 by 12. Oh, I've got two now. I could get potentially two teachers, couldn't I?
Or just two to the favourite.
Two to the favourite, yeah, but there you go. You can make beautiful gift bags that work lovely because you're using just the papers that you've got in that collection, which is being made, apart from the exception of the textured cardstock, it's being made from a 12 by 12 sheet.
Well, fan-blooming-tastic that. I tell you what, before we recap on everything, should we get the vote going for the demo of the show? Because we're nearly there. What? These shows have flown over. And do you know what, Stephanie? Thank you. You said so earlier on, you said the time always flies with Debbie and Ben shows. If they fly for you, they absolutely fly over for me as well. The only person they drag for is for... I know he is. But just Joe just goes, oh, they drag for me. He loves it. He loves it. he says the reason they fly over is because I'm always on edge. I never know what you two are going to say. Let's have a look. Your face. Yeah, let's not talk about picnics. Let's get the vote going. Debbie, line up your makes, please.
It would remind me just before I went on holiday, my little faux pas. Card, beautiful card with a matching envelope. I just used a little bit of that scrap and added a little butterfly to the front of there. But you've got your card with your matching envelope, and that fits in there absolutely beautiful. So that's number one. Number two was the 4 little mini bags from your one sheet of 12 by 12. So that's number 2.
Yep.
And then number 3, finishing off with that lovely 12 by 12 gift bag.
All right.
1, 2 or 3, you decide.
Vote now. You've got about, not long, 2 minutes to get your vote in on your favourite. Right, 80% of the Showstopper has gone. This is not going to be around at the end of the day. I keep thinking we've got like a launch party coming up later, but it's Thursday, so we've got Cartload later, so it's going to be fast-paced. This is probably not going to be here at Cartload. If you're thinking, oh, I'll come back later on, and I'll get all the Cartload goodies and I'll pop this in my basket with the Cartload goodies later. I don't think this will be here then. If you love this bundle, if you love these papers, if you love this linen cardstock, buy it now to avoid disappointment. The Showstopper again is both of the brand new pads. So your linen cardstock, 24 sheets double-sided of all of these colours, which have been curated to work perfectly with the colours that you're getting in your main paper pad. 36 double-sided sheets with the flowers and then the polka dots. The Showstopper is also made up of all of these other goodies as well. So and what I've loved about this more than anything, this particular show, is that you've seen all of the elements that you're getting in the Showstopper used in the construction of the projects that Debbie has popped together. So a glue tape pen you've seen, you're getting that in there. The Envelobox Creator you're going to be getting in there as well, with all of the instruction. Okay, so you get everything that you need in there in word and picture form, and then you get all of your matrices. You get all of the information that you need to make flat envelopes, different size depth envelopes, and what sort of cardstock and what positions you use on your board. All of that's included. You also get one of our rulers, metal edged rulers, the 30cm ones. That's included in the bundle. Plus, you get a set of the scissors. The scissors are those 6-inch snips. So the Japanese stainless steel, ergonomically designed, non-stick coating, best scissors you will ever use. And if you've never got a pair of our scissors, when you do get them, you'll realise how bad your scissors are at home, because these are immense. We're also going to give you a bottle of our all-purpose glue included too. So that is the Showstopper. That lot there, you'd be paying over £30, over $50 for. You pay an extra $20 within the Showstopper, and that's great. That's great value for money right there. But the best thing about getting the Showstopper is, currently, for how much longer I don't know, because the Showstopper is going to go, you are going to get the bonus buy. Producer Johnny's just saying though he thinks this is going to be coming off very shortly. The bonus buy means that you can get the 2 brand new paper pads for half the price on screen if you go for the Showstopper. So go for the Showstopper, add this in, and then that 2-pack will become £12 or $16. However, the Showstopper is going to go, and we are, I think, moments away really from seeing this disappearing as well. So if you want to get extra for half the price, you need to be doing it now. Let's get the result for the demo of the show. This has come through very quickly.
I was packing them all away, I'm sorry. Oh. Put them back up.
Still got 1:40 seconds left yet. And a Cartload, you can't go home. What's she like? 3.
Hey, George called that. He said number 3. There you go, your little gift bag using your 12 by 12. And of course you can add on some little handles onto there as well if you want to do.
It is quite cute, isn't it? You've got like the mummy bag and then the 4 little baby bags.
Oh, yeah, they are, aren't they? I like that. Yeah, if you did them all in the same colour.
4 little ducks went swimming one day. That's all I can think of. Over the hill and far away. Anyway, well done. Thank you for the votes. It's been a great show once again. And don't forget, get these checked out now. The free gifts, of course, are there for you too. Spend a tenner and you will get our free Tri Blend brush pen in the purple. £10, $10. If you spend over £50 or $50 today, you will get the tumbler, the Crafters TV tumbler, which is amazing. I can't believe we've still got those. But if you want to get £50, $50, you need to spend 1 per customer on that one. So do check out as fast as you can. And we'll be back with Cartload later on. Massive thank you to Radical Rachel, who's been awesome on the socials. Thank you to you guys as well for all of your messages coming through. Cartload, more on those goodie bags, more of the tenner deals, more buy one, get one free deals. We've also got for you best ever price deals for you too. It's going to be an amazing show. Hope you can join us in 2 hours time, 6 o'clock here in the UK, 1 o'clock Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. Debbie and I will see you then. Until then, enjoy your Thursday. We'll see you here for Cartload in 2 hours. Bye for now.